Have you thought about moving to Knoxville, Tennessee, but you want to know a little bit more about the area? In today's video, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of moving to Knoxville, Tennessee. Let's check it out. If this is your first time in the channel, subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first one to know about the current market in Knoxville, Tennessee. I am Hilmar.
And I'm Christian, and we get calls every day from people just like you. So whether it's 9 days or 9 months, please shoot us a call. Our contact information is in the description below, and we'd love to help you make a smooth move to Knoxville, Tennessee.
Knoxville has a great sense of community, and that is a huge pro for people moving here.
Definitely. Knoxville has a wonderful local feel, from a ton of festivals to local community events to a weekly farmers market. Knoxville has everything you need to make you feel right at home if you're moving in.
And concerts in the square. One of the biggest draws to Knoxville is the amazing outdoor lifestyle. If you like mountain, trail, lakes, you are in the right place. We got it all, you name it.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's really a great range of activities too. I mean, we've got things like the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, right? And then we also have things like Concord Park, which is somewhere where you can come, you can bike, you can hike, you can do some sort of water sports in this gorgeous lake that we have right behind us. I mean, there's plenty of stuff to do when it comes to outdoor life, and Knoxville has every single bit of it right there for you.
And we are right in the heart of Knoxville. We're not an hour and a half away from Knoxville. We are about 20 minutes from downtown.
That's right. That's right. I think for us to get here, it was genuinely 20 minutes. So. All right, so one of my favorite things about living in Knoxville has to be the cost of living, right? Compared to places like, let's say LA, maybe Atlanta, or even New York, we have a significantly lower cost of living.
Plus, we have no state income tax, which means that you keep more of what you earn. And property taxes are much lower compared to the national average.
And lastly, there's a big misconception of Knoxville that it's cheap or that there's a lack of value.
And that isn't true anymore. Knoxville has grown so much, and now we have many high-end properties like new construction and luxury homes.
No worries, we're good. Thank you so much. No worries,
You're
Thank you. That's awesome. And really, it can be hard to convince out-of-state buyers of that fact. But I mean, I'm telling you, the moment that they move to Knoxville, all of those misconceptions just fizzle away and they feel right at home.
6 microwavs and some of the chocolate.
So Knoxville might not be the biggest city compared to other cities around, but we do have plenty going on.
Yes, it is a beautiful music scene, from arts for restaurants, from outdoor concerts to live music at the Tennessee Theater. There is always something to do. Okay, so now let's get into some of the not so great parts of Knoxville, Tennessee, starting with traffic. Now I know that you're thinking, Knoxville has traffic, really?
It might not be on par with LA or Atlanta, so don't worry. But during rush hour, especially around areas like Kingston Pike or I-40, it can get pretty backed up. It catches some newcomers by surprise, since there's a common misconception that it's all open roads here. But unfortunately, it's not. So another downside of Knoxville is that we don't have the best public transportation. If you're coming from a big city with wonderful public transportation, this might feel like a step back.
I mean, we do have buses, but there is not a comprehensive route. And honestly, everybody, or almost everybody, owns a car here because it's the most effective way to move around. Now let's talk about weather. Honestly, we have 4 seasons. For real, we do. They might be short, Some of them.
Winter doesn't feel like it, I'll tell you that. Winter feels like an eternity to me. But
that is right. But right now we're in fall, and I don't know if you can see, but we have beautiful colors right within Knoxville.
Yeah, check this out right here. Again, we are in Concord Park, and I mean, look at this beauty right here. We have these gorgeous orange, reds, greens, yellows. I mean, you name it, that's Knoxville for you.
Yes, and then winters are very mild, even though I don't like below 40.
A personal thing, you know, if you will. But
winters are very mild. We don't get a lot of snow. We don't get a lot of, well, let's say.
And I think last year or the year before last, I can't remember exactly which year it was, but we had the biggest snowfall we had since I think the early 2000s.
Exactly.
So, you know, it took us 20 years to actually get another big snowfall. And by big, we mean 6 inches to a foot of snow.
Right.
And again, 6 inches to a foot of snow in Knoxville is pretty unheard of. So
now right there, the whole city shut down, okay?
Yeah. If you're coming from up north where snow can be pretty cumbersome, you know, or if you're coming from some place where snow doesn't exist at all and you're not sure how to deal with it, well, welcome to the club, because apparently the rest of us don't either.
Now let's talk about summer. Summers are great. I think here, for example, I had clients from Florida, and one summer day I said, wow, it is so hot, I cannot take it. And they said, oh, you don't even know what summer is, or you don't even know what hot is. And
although I hate to interrupt you, but I will say, okay, we get up to like 100 and something degrees sometimes, and it's like 99% humidity. So, Florida, we love you, but you know, I think we can compete at least a little bit.
And we will have those days, so keep that in mind. Now, fall, like we are right now,
fall
beautiful days, beautiful days.
Absolutely.
And also during the springtime.
Right.
We really do have 4 seasons. Well, we have 5 Christian. We have allergy season.
Oh, no. Allergy season. Yeah, she's not wrong about that. And I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I am here sniffling like constantly. Okay, and that does happen. This is a really allergy heavy zone. I think if I remember correctly, I read somewhere that it said Knoxville is probably like what number, I think it's like top 5 of the most allergy ridden like locations in the country. So just keep that in mind. You'll come here, you'll love the 4 seasons if you want that, but keep in mind it is a very allergy ridden kind of place.
So there you have it. We have brought you some of the pros and cons of living in Knoxville, Tennessee. Honestly, I do love this city, and I think the pros outweigh the cons.
I totally agree here, and I always think it's really good to know exactly what you're getting into before you move anywhere, and Knoxville has so much to offer.
If you do have any questions at all, drop comments below or reach out. We'll be happy to help you.
Absolutely. And don't forget to hit that bell icon for notifications. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a beat. And catch us on the next one, because we've got some fantastic content coming up for you guys.
See you then.